game in terms of the NBA Cup. There are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class, really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP, and it's Williams at small forward. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Shepard subbed in for Williams. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. And it's Branham in at the point. It's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Vassell.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The 3. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Vassell outside. Branham, the pass to Mamukelashvili. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Spurs leading by 6. Champagnie passes to Vassell. Here's Mamukelashvili. Gets an open look and hits. Mamukelashvili has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to MP. This one for 3, and the Thunder another 3.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Here's Champagnie. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Vassell. There's the pick. Here's Mamukelashvili. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dort passes to MP. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
The first half, 2 minutes.
Now Williams. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. The three from MP. And Wesley pulls it down. Spurs leading by 4. It's deflected. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And a wide open look for MP. The Thunder with another miss. The Spurs have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. A 3-ball. Caruso grabs the miss. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Castle misses.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Vassell outside. Off target from three-point range.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
San Antonio trailing here. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wesley the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Pass to Sohan. Can't hit from in close.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
MP getting it done for the Thunder. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere.